I'd like to thank everybody for joining me here today at PHIT360 in Kittery, Maine. My name is Andrew Barris and I'm the owner of PHIT360. I'm a strength and conditioning coach for over 30 years. I'd like to share with you some of my basic foundation training. Home workout series part 2. We're going to start with band chops. We'll start with 10 sets of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 5 minutes, or you can do 10 rounds of 30 seconds on, 15 seconds for 7.5, or 10 rounds for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 10 minutes. And you can also repeat this routine 2 times. So we're going to start out with band chops.
Band chop kneeling, both knees down.
So with the both knees down, you can also start with this in the reverse to start standing and work your way down. So here with the band chops, kneeling, we're going to fully extend our arms, shoulder blades are down, and we're going to think about hip to hip. Make sure your hips are forward, they're not sitting back. We're just going to chop through. Again, range of motion should be hip to hip. Try not to over-rotate. And you can also follow the band if you have to. People will do it either way.
Band chop, one leg down, kneeling right.
So one legged down, you don't want to be leaning. You don't want your hips to be driving one way or the other. You want upright. Plant that back toe. And again, just hip to hip.
Band chop, one leg down, kneeling left.
We'll switch sides. Again, each one of these would be for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, or 30, 15, 40, 20.
Band chop, standing.
All right, so we're going to get in that standing position. Knees are slightly bent, stomach is engaged. Fully extend the arms, shoulder blades down. Again, we're going to chop. We're going to get a little baseball swing in there now. We're going to get those hips moving.
Band step to skate, lunge, and chop.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine 2 movements with the band skater's lunge with a chop. So we're going to step out, chop across the body. Make sure you have that weight distribution on the hip and heel. Again, start with the band out in front of you, step, and chop. I want to thank you for joining me for the second part of the series for the home workout. And next we'll be moving on to workout number 1. Hello. Thanks for joining me here today at PHIT360 for the second part of the home workout series, the band basic 7 workout.
Band squats.
So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and stand on the band. You can do these without the band too for these squats, and you can pack it in. And then what you're going to do is sit those hips back, keep that chest up, knees are slightly bent, and we're going to squat down and then come back up. Just remember that the band may pull you forward, so you want to make sure you sit back on those hips and heels, keeping that chest up.
Band rows.
All right, for band rows, affix the band to something that's stable, it's not going to move. Step back into position. And what we want to do is you want to extend out, and then you're going to pull in. And when you pull in, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, keep the shoulders down, and push the chest out with the abs tight. Now I'm not locking my knees out either. Remember, don't lock the knees out. Extend out, push those hips back, and row.
Band chest presses or push-ups.
Again, bands fixed to something. We're going to get in position. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Keep that chest up. You can either choose the neutral hand position or palms down.
Band shoulder presses.
So for band shoulder presses, we're going to go ahead and grab the band. Again, we're going to stand on it like we did for the squats. We're going to pack it in. And you can either do a single arm at a time, as if you're climbing that ladder, or you can do both arms. Now, just remember that your range of motion may be limited at the top. You don't have to fully extend your arms all the way out. So here again, just pressing up with a slight bend in the elbows at the top.
Band triceps.
All right, so for band triceps, take the band, put it on the floor. Again, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. There's a couple different ways you can do this. You can also use it affixed, and I'll show you that one next. So here, kick back, or you grab them both at the same time, just like you did for the rows. Palms down. Now you're just kicking back like a skier's kick. This is a great tricep exercise.
Band shrugs.
All right, so this one, we're going to stand on it again, kind of like the squat, and the shoulders. Now with this one, you got to go a little bit wider because you got to get tension on there. And all you're going to do is, I don't know, a lot of you parents right now, asking the kids what you've been doing, and they go, I don't know. Remember when you do that, you want to have a slight bend in the elbows when you pull up.
Lastly, band biceps.
All right, for the band biceps, pretty basic. You can also do 21s, a lot of different variations. Again, you're just gonna curl up. And I like to kind of kick back just a little bit to engage the triceps and then curl back up. If I was standing from the side, curling up, down slow. In the next part, we're gonna talk about sets, reps, the time of the reps, eccentric, concentric movement, and just learning how to build on this foundation. Plus, we're going to talk about some cardio. Thank you. Hello, thank you for joining me for part 2 of the home workout series here at PHIT360. And what we're going to start with today, after we just finished the band chops, now we're going to go into workout number 1, which is pull, and then workout number 2, which is push. And then after that, we'll talk about more on the cardio and the foam rolling and just about sets, reps, and so forth. So let's start out with workout number 1.
Kettlebell swings, Russian style.
So I want you to grab your kettlebell. The focus here will be on the hips, pushing the hips back, not squatting down, and then as you drive through those hips, pull it up to about eye level. Focus on good form and driving the hips.
One-legged touchdown with two-hand upright row.
Both hands will be on the kettlebell. And then you're going to get a stable position, single foot. And you're just going to reach down as far as you can go. And then you're going to pick it up to chest level, no higher than chest level. You'll do one leg for one round, the other leg for the next round.
Band reach row.
Alright, next one's going to be band reach row. So you're going to fix the band to a stationary position. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to reach out, drive those hips back, and then row. As you pull the shoulder blades back, keep the elbows tight, as if you were squeezing an orange in your armpits. Push the chest out. Again, abs tight, knees slightly bent.
One arm farmer's walk.
So with the one arm farmer's walk, another name for it is suitcase carry. Basically, have the kettlebell out to the side, not on the hip, and then we're going to go heel to toe, walking slowly, as if you're going to go down a tightrope, and then we'll go backwards. So wherever you go, if you don't have more than 5 or 10 feet to walk, then you can walk forward to backwards.
Ankle band, side lateral shuffle.
So we'll put those ankle bands on, and you can also hold on to the kettlebell, medicine balls, or any type of dumbbells, light dumbbells, for added resistance. You're just going to hold on, and then pretend you're getting under the rope. And then we go the other way.
Last is one leg kettlebell curls.
Alright, so a single leg kettlebell curl. So I'm just going to stand on one leg. So if I'm going to be left hand, then I'm going to bring my right leg up for the opposite. You can have your hand out to the side or on the hip, and you're just going to do a curl. One of the keys here is you want to try to keep that knee at waist height, abs tight. Alright, that's it for workout number 1. Moving on to workout number 2. Hello, thanks for joining me here at PHIT360 for the home workout series. Right now we're going to be going over workout number 2, push. Previously we did workout number 1, pull. These would be done on opposite days. So let's go ahead and start with the first exercise.
Kettlebell squat.
Alright, kettlebell squats. What you can do is you double kettlebells or single kettlebell. Get a nice little wide base. Sit those hips back. And again from the side, just making sure you get good depth. Chest up, back flat, tummy tight.
Kettlebell floor lying chest press.
We're going to go into the floor lying chest press. Lying down on the floor. Driving up. Now if you want to make this a little bit harder, get the hips off the floor. Get a little hip bridge in there at the same time.
Band chest flies.
Alright, grab a band. It's affixed to a position. Make pretend you're going to hug a tree. Keep the shoulders down, elbows slightly bent, and then reach out in front of you. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back.
Kettlebell reverse lunge up and over shoulder.
So here, we're going to get that kettlebell, put it on that right shoulder. We'll do right leg for 1 round, left leg for the second round. stepping back, up, and over, stand back up.
Kettlebell one-legged overhead tricep extension.
All right, so for the last exercise is the overhead tricep extension. We're gonna stand on one leg. Again, the higher you get that knee up to waist level, the harder it's gonna be. Gonna bring that here, and you're gonna kick it up. Kick it up. All right, so that's it for workout number 2. Next, we're gonna go into talking about sets, reps, and the speed of the exercise, coupled with cardio, and finishing with some foam rolling. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Hello, thank you for joining me here at PHIT360 for the home workout series. This is part 2, the recap with cardio and foam rolling. So the recap's gonna go where we're gonna start out with a dynamic warm-up, lower, upper, core, chops. Workout number 1, workout number 2 on opposite day. You'll still do the same warm-up as far as dynamic, core, chops, then workout number 2. And then as far as the sets and reps go, as far as speed of the reps, positive, negative. You want to go a little quicker on the way up, slower on the way down. Sets and reps is listed below on the worksheet, 6, 20, 10s. So each exercise will take you 3 minutes. You'll have 6 exercises. That means that workout will take you 18 minutes. But don't forget, you need to have at least 1 minute to 2 minutes in between each exercise to recover. And then what you'll do is you move into your cardiovascular training. So you can do step-ups, you can weighted vest, you can skip rope. If you have a treadmill or a bike, you can do any of those or any type of recreational stuff. If you're gonna do a step-up, just a basic step, quick feet, right foot, left foot, or alternating legs. And then you